Hi guys, I'm Christian.
I'm Tony.
And we are Resell Brothers together. Last year we did over $600,000 in sales across multiple platforms and mainly the men's clothing category. So we decided to put together a list of our favorite men's brands to sell. Now this list is not complete. We're going to be adding to it constantly, but this is just a preliminary list that has all the ones that we can think of off the top of our head. So we're going to run through this and show you guys stuff that you can sell for a huge profit on eBay in 2024, and these are all updated numbers. There's a lot of lists out there, but not a lot of them are updated, and none of them are really super easy to read. So we tried to make it really simple and easy to read, and yeah, we're gonna get right to the list. Tony, you have anything to add?
Brands, sell, Bay.
All right, our top menswear brands to resell. Now this is gonna actually start on Gumroad. So we have this page set up here. As you can see, you can either choose to donate, or you don't have to. So if you don't want to donate, you can put $0, buy this. It'll take you to a link that takes you directly to this sheet. Now, if you would like to donate, it took a lot of time to put this list together. And we want to do more comprehensive, longer form YouTube videos that have information, but it takes a lot of time and we're pretty busy. So if you could donate, that would be great. But if you don't have the money and don't want to, then put 0 and you can still get the list. But starting off.
What a steal.
Yeah, $0 is a good price. Okay, first brand we have on this list is American Giant. Now, American Giant, what?
It's an AG.
It's kind of like a, I would kind of compare it to Faherty, kind of like a, I wouldn't say smart casual, but kind of in that realm of hoodies and jackets. Normally, you'll sell them between $30 and $60. The sell-through rate has actually gone down a little bit compared to the previous year. It's 108, which is not bad, obviously. Over 100% is good. But I think we've had several. We've sold like 3 different American Giant items. They were mostly jackets and jogger pants, and they sold between, I think, $40 and $60. So this $30 to $60 price range is definitely accurate.
Now, the one thing about this list that he forgot to mention is that it is just the brand as a whole. So we went to eBay and typed in American Giant, and then did the sell-through rate.
It's in the men's
department, but then so it's not including, it's not separating the categories between pants or jeans.
This is all men's categories
hoodies.
specifically.
Yeah, so it's just the category as a whole. American Giant might have a higher sell-through rate in pants than they do in hoodies, but it's just, it would take forever to do that.
Yeah, and we kept it super simple. Only information that we think that you really need is, or that you'll actually retain is I should be more specific, because I definitely can't take information overload, so I like to keep it nice and simple. Sell-through rate and the average sell price. That'll give you a pretty good idea of whether or not you should pick this item up. So these are all updated numbers. So yeah, that's why we included that information. And the logo. So these are the logos. Most of them are the actual logos on the clothes, so it's easier to, if you see it out in the wild, to actually be able to pick it up because you've seen the logo, not just letters and words on the screen.
The next brand is Arc'teryx. Now, I think pretty much everybody's heard of Arc'teryx. It is, obviously, I think the jackets and the coats and stuff are going to get you more around that $200 range. Some pants do well too, but
Gore-Tex pants sell for
the brand as a whole, 130% sell-through rate, 80 to 20 bucks. If you find Arc'teryx, pretty much no matter what it is and whatever condition, you can pick it up and sell it for sure.
Next is ASRV. Now this is a brand not a lot of people are familiar with. ASRV.
And by that I mean we've never found this in the store.
We've heard of it before, but what the heck? Did not mean to do that. Okay. This is ASRV, so you got 546 on. As you can see, they're kind of like t-shirts, jogger pants. Looks kind of like a Lululemon type.
Kind of like a Roan built.
Yeah. So really good prices here. If we go to the sold, you can see they're selling for a lot too. $40, $35. They took an offer on a pair of shorts. $35 for a tank top. $60 for a pair of jogger pants. So ASRV is a good brand. Right around that 100% sell-through rate. So definitely be on the lookout for ASRV.
Next is Waggle. Now Waggle is a golf brand. They sell a lot of golf apparel, and their sell-through rate's really good. So if you see polos,
not going to sell for a ton though.
Golf pants, joggers, and stuff like that, hats even, 20 to 30 bucks, 20 to 35 bucks. Should be able to get. The 35 will be the pants, and that kind of maybe some of the like the lightweight windbreaker jacket style situations, but mainly the pants and the joggers and stuff.
Vuori. Now this is a really good brand, super similar to Lululemon. I'd say it's almost a carbon copy of Lululemon, but it seems to sell a lot better because there's way less on. Like if you do a search for
it's
Vuori,
newer. It's newer.
If you do a search for Vuori over here, you'll see. I think there's only like I don't even know how many results.
I think Vuori
18,000. Yeah, if you do Lululemon, it's like 98,000. So there's way less of them on eBay than Lululemon, which is probably why the sell-through rate's crazy on them. But yeah, they always sell for us. Even the shorts. I mean, we'll sell the shorts in like a day for over $30. So pretty much anything in Vuori is going to sell quickly. It's one of the few brands that we actually pay up for. So it's a really good brand to be on the lookout for. And it's kind of easy to determine whether or not it is Vuori because they normally have a logo on it somewhere.
Next to Todd Snyder. Todd Snyder's more of a casual wear brand, like the regular chino pants, jeans. We've sold polos, button downs, and stuff like that. I believe they even have like blazers and stuff too that are pretty good. So you just gotta, look for those casual wear, like cocktail party stuff like that. So Todd Snyder stuff, $35, $70. Sometimes if it's a more substantial,
with 2 Ds. Don't forget the 2 Ds.
Yeah, if it's more substantial, you might be able to get a little bit more than 70, but. Yeah, really good brand, 100% sell-through.
And most of these brands we have found before. I would say 90% of them we actually have found and sold. So
yeah, you've seen Todd Snyder in our thrift
we
hauls.
found that recently. 10,000. We actually found this recently as well.
I'm wearing 10,000 right now.
And on this one, I want to include the logo because a lot of the times the tags are ripped out of these. So the only thing you will see is this weird-looking logo here with the 4 dashes and the black square. But 10,000.
Where is it?
You're wearing it?
Yeah. It's here somewhere.
This is hard to watch. Tony's he's wearing it somewhere.
Yeah, I'm wearing the brand.
I'm narrating what you're saying.
Anyway, it's a really nice brand.
Yeah, really good brand. This is basically all athletic wear. 121% sell-through rate. Kind of in the same realm as Vuori, but not quite as popular. Doesn't sell for quite as much, but still is a great brand to be on the lookout for. Look for this symbol, and it is.
Yeah, like you said, you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna be like, man, that feels nice. But you're not gonna see a Vuori logo or a Lululemon logo. You're just gonna see this X. So I passed it the first time I saw it because I had no idea. I looked it up, tried to Google Lens, couldn't find it. Then finally figured it out and got it for like $3. So a lot of the times the thrift stores won't know what it is either just because it's not branded. Smart Wool. I think everybody knows Smart Wool, the little guy called Nitwit. He's a pretty cool little character, little mascot. Pretty much anything Smart Wool. You can pick up. If it has holes, maybe be more aware of the price, obviously, but
still sells.
Yeah, it's going to be high sell-through rate, 76%, and that's in the spring and summertime. So you get more closer to that fall, winter, it's probably going to go up 30 to $60. If it's a really substantial piece, you can probably get more than 60, but Smart Wool.
Next is Simms.
Okay, I guess I was done.
Simms is a fishing brand. This is pretty much all going to be fishing related. Sells between $25 and $40. It's one of the better of the fishing brands, so we always pick up Simms when we see it. I don't pay up a lot for it, but Simms is a good brand to be on the lookout for.
Scotty Vest. They do these travel vests that have really huge pockets. So if you see a weird vest that has huge pockets in the front and then all around, it's for travel. So Scotty Vest, good brand, 30, 60 bucks.
Can't you like fit computers in some of those?
Yeah, like fit like whole laptops and all kinds of other stuff in there. They used to go for a lot more, but they've the price on them's gone down some.
The sell-through rate has stayed pretty strong.
Yeah, the value of them has gone down a little bit though.
Yeah. Roosevelt's. Now this is a really good brand that we find. I would say at least once a month we're finding this brand. 104% sell-through rate, $35 to $50. They have like cool Hawaiian style shirts. They even make shorts. What are the shorts called? Didn't they have a pair of shorts?
They have. He's thinking of the golf brand. It's called Breakfast Balls, and it's by Roosevelt's. I think it's what he's.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. But anyway, good brand to be on the lookout for. That's what the logo looks like.
I think it's more common now than it was. This is Rock Revival. Rock Revivals are basically the only thing you're going to find are jeans. The women's, don't buy it. Probably not going to be as good. Look it up. But the men's, you're going to get pretty good money out of your Rock Revival jeans. So.
Rock Revival. Rhone. I love Rhone. Their clothing fits kind of tight on me, which is why I like it. I wear Rhone a lot. 62% sell-through rate, so nowhere near the 100%, but the pants and the hoodies and stuff like that seem to perform the best, so be on the lookout for Rhone. This like weird logo here is what the logo looks like.
Next, Rhoback. I think everybody has pretty much heard of Rhoback now at this
500%.
point. 500% sell-through rate. I don't think there's really a ton on eBay because normally if somebody buys it new, they're keeping it for a long time. So
let's look at that.
Rhoback, if you can find their hoodies and their polos and stuff like that, they're
3,300 sold.
In the quarter zips or Q zips, pretty much. I mean, you might be able to get $50 easy.
733 off.
Pretty much anything. So if you're finding Rhoback, you're doing good. So
Rhoback's every reseller's favorite brand right now.
It's like a little dog, yeah.
Rain Spooner, not Forker, Spooner. Oh, sorry about that.
We don't have time for jokes.
Sell-through rate is 43%. Average sale price is $35 to $55. This is a pickup for us every time it's not marked up, but when it is marked up, a lot of times we'll contemplate it and look up the exact style.
Relwen. Relwen's a really good brand. The
birdies.
Oh, they sell all kinds of different stuff. Kind of more like that casual wear, but
and you will find
upscale casual. We found sweaters, we found pants, so it's, you're gonna look it up, see, sweaters,
I'm gonna go to the sole.
Polos, kind of Johnny O-ish, and like a little bit higher back.
The shorts sell for 60?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah.
So
92, 279.
I think I'm the one that discovered this brand. Not to
I think
brag.
you are too.
Not to brag, but
it's like it's a Huckberry brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Relwen, man, 200. Yeah, this is a great brand.
Yeah, so Relwen's really good. It's all. It's all you really need to
know. Yeah. Public Rec. We find this quite often. It's always pants when we find it, so definitely be on the lookout for the pants. They feel like Lululemon, kind of techy, but 91% sell-through rate, $35 to $50, pretty consistently at that price range.
A lot of times their tags will be ripped out too.
Look for this P. This is the exact logo on the
logo. It'll be on the back pocket in the top right, the back pocket. Pycho Bunny. I think this brand's already kind of fallen off a little.
Yeah.
Price-wise, like how much it sells for. The sell-through is okay.
I've seen it in Marshalls. Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of sold out quick. So Pycho Bunny, don't pay up for it, I wouldn't say. But if it's more substantial than a T-shirt, it's going to sell for pretty good money. So
yeah. PRPS. I actually found this at a what was it? I found it at a what's it called? Flea market. Yeah. I forgot the name for the flea market. I found this at a flea market. PRPS jeans, they are out there pretty easy to identify because you'll see this baby that's on crutches and looks like it's been kind of trampled. Not sure what's wrong with the baby there, but this is definitely a decent brand. High sale prices, definitely not the greatest sell-through rate, but we have sold this brand before, and I think we sold it for over $80, so definitely be on the lookout for PRPS jeans.
Poncho's a good outdoorsy brand. We found flannels, and they have this magnetic snap button thing, and those sell for a lot. So, but the regular button ups and stuff like that do well. So if you find Poncho,
$150,
you should be able to pick it up.
Should sell pretty much within a week.
It's kind of low key too right now. I don't think a lot of the thrift stores know about it. So if you find it, it should be good.
Peter Millar. This is a nice bread and butter brand we just included on here. And we'll be adding more bread and butter brands to this list as well, but we kind of wanted to get the heavy hitters on to begin with. Peter Millar, 42% sell-through rate, not what it used to be. Expect $20 to $40 tops.
But that includes everything, though. Like, that includes people listing the cotton polos and the cotton shorts. If you look up the regular, like, nice new textile polos that are polyester and spandex, or the shorts and the pants that are polyester and spandex and stuff like that, they're going to be better than the 42%. So next is Outerknown. Outerknown's really, we pick it up pretty much every time. Yep, pretty well known, $40 to $90 depending on the piece.
Outdoor Research. This is very easily identifiable by this OR. They're normally branded somewhere on whatever it is, pants, jackets, whatever. 105% sell-through rate, great sell-through rate. Expect $35 to $60. Can even go higher depending on if it's like a coat or a jacket, something like that. Could go a little higher than 60, but overall it's a great brand.
Nasty Pig.
Oh, you got the pig.
64%, 30 to $50. I've never really heard of Nasty Pig, so I haven't heard of it. I haven't found it before, so
I found it at a Goodwill before.
Give it a look up. Show the people.
We'll pull up Nasty Pig for y'all.
It's a less known.
I think they sell women's clothing too.
Less known brand.
Nasty Pig.
Oh,
clothing, shoes,
jockstrap.
Man. Here's a long sleeve for 40 bucks, a hat for 150. Not sure how that's even possible.
Another hat for
25. So look out for the hat. That is a hideous logo. Yeah. Jeans 70. So yeah, I mean they're selling for quite a bit. If a hat's selling for 25, that's a pretty good sign. And they also sell support.
Okay.
Mizzen in Maine.
Oh, did I do nasty? I did nasty.
Mizzen in Maine, 58% sell-through rate, $20 to $30. Definitely not selling for what they used to, but they will still sell. If you get them for like $5, we always pick them up, but not the brand that it used to be.
Mugsy jeans.
I have found
specifically.
This before.
Mugsy
Yes.
jeans are really good. I get ads for them on Facebook all the time. So, yep, Mugsy jeans. Pick them up pretty much.
Should we pull this up?
I mean, they're just jeans.
I bought a pair of black Mugsy jeans that were dyed with squid ink once. I thought that was very odd. But Mountain Hardware. Now, Mountain Hardware is, I think it's a more expensive line of Duluth Trading. I think they're owned by Duluth Trading or Columbia. One of the two. Duluth Trading or Columbia. Actually, I think it is Columbia. I think I was wrong. I think it's a higher end Columbia. 54% sell-through rate, $25 to $35. Definitely a good bread and butter brand.
Marine Layer. I think everybody knows about Marine Layer now. So,
Marine Layer.
Marine Layer.
Loudmouth. We have talked about this before. It's kind of a crazy pattern golf brand. Definitely a pickup for us when we see it. The pants are really, really good. I would definitely put them at the top of the $30 to $50 price range. But yeah, Loudmouth is a great golf brand.
Yeah, and some stuff, like you said, the crazier patterns could be a higher sell-through rate. But if it's a really plain one, it might go for less than 30, like 25. So be ready for it. Lululemon, everybody knows Lululemon. Kind of sell-through has gone down a little, I would say, and even the prices have gone down a little just because they're easier to find now. But you'll still probably get 30 to 50 bucks depending on.
It's becoming Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, there's like, if you pull Lululemon up, there's so many results that come up. 53,000 sold.
Well, that's men and women's.
Oh, sorry. This is just men's.
Oh.
53,000 in just the men's category. 72,000 listed. So yeah, there's a ton on and a ton sold.
Still pick it up, but
yeah,
don't pick up women's. I wouldn't pick up any women's anymore.
Kuiu. Not sure if I'm saying that right, and probably am not saying it right.
It's an outdoor brand though.
Yeah, there's 271 on, and there are a whopping 661 sold. So obviously, crazy sell-through rate on this. T-shirt $20, T-shirt $40, T-shirt $40. Oh, these are sorry. Wow. Pants $45, hoodies $40, $50. Yeah. This is gonna basically sell instantly if you find it. $80 to $150 range is probably
a little high. 80 is a little high.
Yeah.
There you go.
40. I found when I first looked this up, I think I found
a lot of the coats,
some coats and jackets that were selling for a lot. So I'll go ahead and adjust that.
Cool is once again an outdoor brand, kind of on par with Patagonia Outdoor Research and stuff like that. 30 to 50 bucks. I think the sell-through has gone down a little bit on Cool. It feels like people have cooled off on Cool reselling wise.
I bought a jacket at the flea market the other day, and it sold in less than a week. So
the more it's like anything else with outdoor brands, the more substantial coats and stuff are going to do better. Or like the ski pants and stuff like that. But yeah, still pick up the button down. Still pick up the regular shorts and stuff too. They still sell, not for as much, but they still sell.
KJUS. If you see this weird looking K, that is definitely KJUS. They have golf polos. They have outdoor wear. Their outdoor wear is obviously the most expensive stuff that they have, but still pretty much everything they have we pick up. 51% sell-through rate, so you might have to sit on a while, but it will sell between $30 and $50.
Kiton's got a low, Christian's favorite brand. It's a lower sell-through rate because it's really high-end.
People price it ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really high-end. Blazers and suits and stuff like that. So if you can find Kiton, you can sell it for, I mean, some of it's not going to go for 200 if it's just basic materials. It's not going to go for 200 probably, maybe 150, maybe 150 to 200 if it's more basic.
150 I would say bare minimum unless it's a tie.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're taking offers for something, 150 is not a crazy offer to take. But if it's something that's a higher end material, 200 plus easy. You might have to sit on it for a little bit, but it'll be all right.
This tie sold for $100. Yeah, see, these prices are crazy.
See, $1,400. $69 button down on a bid. That's a two-piece suit. Yeah, so it's just
Yeah, these $499. So yeah, the prices are all over the place.
Cashmere blazer.
But a big identifier for Kiton is this little red dot.
Junko
is Junko jeans. No, this is
Is that a vintage style stuff now?
Yeah, it's kind of like a vintage style, baggier, more urban wear type deal.
What do you mean by urban?
You know what I mean. 79% sell-through rate, $50 to $100. The prices were actually higher than I thought they would be on this brand. So great brand to be on the lookout for. This is what the logo looks like. So if you see that, pick it up.
Ibex is also kind of like an outdoor style brand. Higher end though. I mean, if you get Ibex, it's going to sell really quickly. I found it one time. It was a vest that was really old, and it still sold for like $70 or something like that. So I think 40 to 60 is actually on the low end. If you can find wool Ibex, it's going to do really well.
Next is Icebreaker. It's kind of like a merino activewear brand. You'll definitely be able to tell what it is because it's like a really thin merino wool. 73% sell-through rate, $30 to $40. Definitely a bread and butter brand to be on the lookout for.
Holderness and Born, golf is a lot of the stuff we find. I'm not sure if they do other stuff too.
I think it's just
or if
golf.
it's just golf, but Holderness and Born, polos. That's mainly all the stuff we found are polos, but they do well. You can go 25 to 40 if it's cooler. So Howler Bros.
Howler Bros. This is a great brand. 92% sell-through rate. Really close to that 100% mark. $30 to $50. Can even go for a little bit more if you find the right piece. Definitely a great brand.
I've sold an embroidered flannel or button down that we sold for $130 instantly, just because it was embroidered on like the shoulders. So find that, pick it up for sure. G4, 66%. We've talked about G4 a lot. To the regular polos, I mean, they're still going to be good, but that's what's bringing the 66% down. If you can find the pants, shorts, and even the shoes are going to do really good too. So pretty much anything G4 is a pickup if it's not priced crazy high. So
Flint and Tinder. We actually just sold a pair of, actually we've sold several pair of Flint and Tinder pants recently, anywhere from $40 to that $70 mark for the pants that we actually sold. So great brand, 100% sell-through rate. They always sell for us. We've never actually even sat on a pair before.
I think we sold a pair that had problems with it for $25. So Fred Perry, you want to go ahead and give a Fred Perry look up? I think that's less common.
Yeah, Fred Perry. All right, we'll look up Fred Perry. Now that is the logo for Fred Perry, I believe. So go back over here. You see this little logo here. That's pretty indicative of the brand. Fred, it's normally on the outside. Like here, I'll show you on this shirt. See how the logo's on the outside. So that's if you see that logo, definitely
$21 for a cotton polo. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
3.
28, 22, 52. The button downs are more expensive. Jackets, stuff like that's going to sell for more. Great sell-through rate on this brand. 69% sell-through rate. So not the crazy sell-through rate, but expect $25 to $40. And one of the reasons this is included because, as you can see, there's 6,000 sold. So there's quite a bit on, and it's definitely something that you can find while you're out there.
Yeah, and that's kind of a volume seller pickup for sure. If you're trying to find something that sells really quickly, 100%, maybe not pick it up. But I actually...
We'll look this one up too.
Yeah. Had never heard of this brand, and Christian was like, you never heard of this brand? Blah, blah, blah.
I've seen a bunch of people
And then I was watching Conan O'Brien's new show, and there was a guy wearing that brand. So it's an outdoor...
any REI, you'll see it all over the place.
Yeah, they're really, really expensive. So that's why the sell-through rate's a little lower, just because they are really expensive.
It's how it is with every brand like that, though.
Yeah. So it's
like a more expensive Patagonia almost.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Arc'teryx, I'd say.
Yep. But he said 50% still good for something you're going to get over maybe $100 to over $100 on.
And it's super easy to identify too. I mean, this logo definitely stands out. A bright red logo.
Yep.
So, Ermenegildo Zegna. This is one of my favorite brands to resell, even though the sell-through rate is abysmal at 28%.
Yeah, but that's like that includes the regular button downs and certain things in Zegna are way higher sell-through rate than that. So
yeah, the suits seem to be, I think they're lower in the sell-through rate because people, not because they don't sell, but because people ask too much for them. So if you ask a reasonable price, the suits are actually pretty good with the sell-through rate. But yeah, you definitely have to be in that, I would say, $80 max price range, depending on what it is, if you want to sell it quickly. Next is Duer.
Yeah, Duer's a pretty good brand. They're a jeans specific, and that I mean, jean shorts and
jackets,
and stuff. Denim brand, that's what they're known for.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be around that $30 to $50 range, depending on who's
48.
selling it, the condition.
Yeah.
Some people try to get more, obviously, grease.
Pretty good sell-through rate, though.
Yep, 92%. So, yep, look out for Doer.
Or DU/er. Next is Dixon Flannel Company. Now these are really, really good. They always sell quickly for us. We find them quite often. So definitely able to find.
I mean, not like really often.
Several times a year.
We've found like 5 or 6.
Yeah, well, we found them in regular thrift stores. We found them in Goodwills. That's a regular thrift store.
I mean, but before we knew the brand in the beginning, we probably passed on a couple and didn't even know. But
next,
Crye Precision, is that what that is?
Crye Precision. This is a really high-end tactical brand. So Crye Precision, have never found it, but I have heard of it before. I've heard a bunch of other resellers talk about it. So if you see this brand, definitely buy it. I mean, look, $250 for a pair of combat pants. $364 for this set. As you can see, the prices are absolutely insane. So for crazy money, 100% sell-through rate as well. So super high price and a high sell-through rate.
I think that was my turn, but whatever.
Sorry. Sell-through rate is 75%, but the price ranges are crazy. So definitely Crye Precision. Next
is Filson or CC Filson. I think a lot of people know about this by now. They should, but it's, I mean, anything Filson you can pretty much sell for a lot of money. If it's just a plain button down, you're not going to get $100 for it, obviously. But anything wool related, anything coat related, I mean, we found just a wool flannel and sold it for $200. So Filson,
yeah, always, a lot of our
200 is low, I think. If you can find something that's crazy good, I mean, you can even get, like, we sold that leather jacket for $280 and we took an offer.
Yeah, this is just the average.
Yeah. So Filson, you can get good money for. A lot of money.
200 plus.
Yeah.
Bad Birdie. This is a great golf brand. You see this little bird with the X on its eyes. It's going to be Bad Birdie. 88% sell-through rate, $30 to $60 depending on the pattern. Great golf brand.
Aviator Nation. Aviator Nation is a really good, kind of just like casual wear brand as well. They have hoodies, they have pants, they have, you know, just regular shirts, joggers. Yeah. I mean, it's all good. We sold honestly, 75 is probably low as well, just on the average end, because if you get a good hoodie with a good pattern on it, you can get. We sold one for $100, easy. So it was, yeah.
Aviator Nation, 39, 40. I think the prices on these have actually gone down a little bit. No,
I just know we sold one for $100. They had the big logo.
And then again, you have these anything that has like big bright patterns on them. They seem to sell for more. These stripes. So Aviator Nation are known for these colorful stripes here. If they have that on them, they sell for more normally.
Yeah, I mean that's a T-shirt for $49. That's 85 hoodie, full zip hoodie. Yeah, I mean
the prices are kind of all over the place.
You can start high and take an offer, basically.
Ashen Erie. This is one that people probably have not found before.
Unless you're a shorter guy.
Yeah. It's kind of on the Peter Manning scale, which is on this list as well. Ash and Erie has a great sell-through rate, pretty decent average sale prices, so definitely be on the lookout for this brand. This is what the logo looks like, Ash and Erie. Shorter guy clothes.
Christian's not that short. He's like 5'9".
Peter Manning, what do you know?
Peter Manning, 5'8". You think it means 5'8" and below? Like if you're 5'8", you're too high, too tall. But yeah, it's a good brand. Actually, it's gonna sell for $30 to $40. I can't believe you didn't correct me when I said you were 5'9".
No, I'm not 5'9". So. Acronym. This is a really high-end brand that we've never found before, but we have heard about from other resellers doing videos like this. Acronym. Look, $340 for a pair of pants. Apparently they have.
No, that's Nike.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was a shoe collab. Yeah, so a really high-end brand.
Oh, that is a shoe collab. You're right.
Yeah.
Nike and Acronym.
Yeah, see? Really high-end brand. If you ever see it, definitely pick it up. Not the greatest sell-through rate, but that's because it's so expensive.
Affliction. If you find those weird Affliction shirts, they're going to sell. So pick up those Affliction weird logo shirts on the back. They also have a few other things that are more substantial that you can get more money for, or if they're related to a certain like fighter or something, you can always get more money for those. But Affliction, pretty good brand. You can pick it up. Pretty good bread and butter.
AFTCO, 53%. This is a fishing brand. Not going to sell for a ton of money.
American Fish and Tackle Company.
Yeah, not going to sell for a lot, but it's definitely a bread and butter brand that we do pick up.
Albino and Preto. I think it's Preto.
I have found this brand.
Albino. Well, because you're albino? Ooh.
I sensed it because of my albino tendencies.
Albino and Preto.
This is really easy to identify as well because of this big AP logo. So if you see that logo, definitely look it up depending on what it is, but it's a pretty decent brand.
Aloe. Aloe, if you hear of Aloe, you think of leggings, Aloe leggings, but they also sell men's stuff too that do pretty well. I think they're kind of hitting their stride last year, and now they're kind of, I don't know if they've fallen off a little compared to last year, but they are still pretty good, and we still pick it up. So
I think the men's has actually gone up.
Yeah, the men's is better than the women's. It's the same thing as like Lululemon, how the women's kind of fell off quicker.
See, the price has went down a little bit on the men's stuff, but the sell-through rate has gone up, which I find interesting.
Yeah, they got a nice high-end, kind of like the Lululemon feel. You'll feel it, and you'll be like, okay, that's different.
Alpha Industries, they make kind of like military-style jackets. 33% sell-through rate because some of their pieces are more substantial and they cost more money. $35 to $80, can even see past $80 depending on the piece, but it's still a decent brand to be on the lookout for.
Alpha Elite is just an activewear brand as well. Apparently, you can sell some for $0. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty decent sell-through rate, 50%, kind of our low end. But yeah, it's still going to sell pretty good.
Amiri. I believe this is a suit brand. If I'm wrong, though, you didn't hear that. Oh, I am definitely wrong. Okay. Well, this is a brand that I did research on to find. Amiri, I never actually have found this brand before, but it does seem to sell for quite a bit. So if you see it, go ahead and pick it up. There's 2,800 sold, which is probably why I included it. It has a high average sale price, and there's quite a few on. So I do think it's able to be found. This is what the logo looks like, and anywhere from $100 to $200.
Sorry, I'm yawning. It's early.
The T-shirts only go for like $50 though.
We're doing this on a Sunday morning. 6316.
This is another one
that is kind of obscure. That
I think there's quite a few.
Yeah.
506 on.
When I say obscure, I mean we haven't really. I mean we've thrifted a lot, and we haven't found it really.
Yeah.
So it's kind of might be tougher to find. But if you find it, it's going to sell for pretty good money.
The last shall be the first.
Oh, that's true. That's a biblical quote.
We'll move past that.
Ariat,
110% sell-through rate in men. So women's Ariat's not as good as the men's Ariat, but
I think the boots are helping that sell-through rate.
I do think the boots are helping the sell-through rate there. But the clothing is pretty decent. I know this is actually, I think this is just clothing. So let's go over here and we'll fact check in real time here. Ariat, men's clothing. I might have just did men, so you might be right. 17,000 sold. And 16,000 on. So yeah, that's about right. The clothing is at 110%. So as you can see, our numbers are updated. So Ariat's a pretty decent brand to be looking for. The jeans are the best in men's. Jeans and boots.
Malbon is a new, I would say, new up-and-coming golf brand. They are...
this is the exact logo.
Jason Day just wore them in the Masters, and it got a lot of attention. So, $40 to $80. They are very expensive, resale wise, and I mean they hold their value. So yeah, if you find Malbon, pick it up.
Barbarian Rugby. Pretty much all these rugby style things are going to be good. Barbarian Rugby is one of the best ones. 83% sell-through rate. $25 to $45.
Barbell apparel. We found barbell jeans. Yeah. So. 20 to $30, 69%. So, favorite.
Birdwell Beach Breeches. Now, this is a brand that we found pretty early on in our reselling career. We were actually super surprised by them because we had never heard of this brand before. But a lot of these beach brands are pretty daggone good. 124% sell-through rate, $30 to $55. Some go for more. Prices have dropped a little bit on this brand, but the sell-through rate is staying strong.
Bird Dogs. Bird Dogs was on Shark Tank, and they actually got rejected because they said they were too immature. And they probably are. But it's really funny. So yeah, 20 to $50. 50 is probably on the higher end, obviously, but you can easily get $30 for a nice pair of shorts. And yeah, Bird Dogs, we pick them up every time we see them.
Buck Mason. This is another brand we should probably pull up. I think they're known for their jeans, but don't hold me to that.
Ah, wrong again.
Casual shirts. Wow, I'm just killing.
I haven't seen one pair of jeans yet.
I'm just killing this.
That's in the brand I'm actually like
Buck Mason.
familiar with too.
Yeah, Buck Mason. I think they sell jeans too. Am I crazy, or do they sell jeans?
Well, there's one pair of jeans. Yeah, they have jeans.
They sell jeans.
But you said they were known for
2,400 on. So there's quite a few out there. 88% sell-through rate, which is great for a brand like this. $30 to $50. Definitely a brand to put on your list.
Built, I think a lot of people know Built now. A lot of the performance T-shirts, performance shirts. The good thing with Built, the pants, they're coming out with new styles. The regular T-shirts, the Luxe cut that they have, not 93%. It's probably gonna be more about 50. But the pants, that stuff, 20 to 35 bucks, is gonna sell quick. So.
Buttercloth. Now this is
found that a few times.
This is a velvety smooth, really nice clothing brand. All their shirts are super techy, super stretchy, really nice. $20 to $35, over 100%. Not much else to say. Definitely pick it up.
One could compare them to the old Mizzen and Main. These Chubbies is a good brand. I think 58% will go up. They are more of a spring summer style clothing. So they have like swim trunks and shorts and more. Like I said, summery type stuff. So hopefully it goes up from 58, but they're still going to sell 20 to 35 bucks.
Clothing Arts. This is a outdoorsy kind of brand. They make like nylon hiking pants, stuff like that. 112% sell-through rate. The search is kind of hard to pull up on this, so if you look it up, it might not look as good as it actually is. Anytime
a brand is very vague, like
clothing
arts, it's
hard to look up. Yeah. But Clothing Arts is a pretty decent brand. Not a lot out there, but they will sell for good money if you do find them.
Cotopaxi. I think we should show the people what
kind of
things to look for.
This is kind of like an REI type brand. Yep. You will see this brand in stores.
Outdoorsy.
Yeah, you will see it in stores like REI, Dick's.
Looks like kind of like Patagonia, but
yeah,
yep,
good pretty brand. Nice,
pretty good high sell-through rate, a little less than 100%, 80. So that should meet a lot of people's requirements.
Cricket, now 63% sell-through rate. Almost every time we buy this, it does sell. Now we've had some stuff get buried in the algorithm before, so it's not so high of a sell-through rate that you can't price it aggressively. So $20 to $30 is what we think you should ask for it, depending on what it is.
If it's new, you could probably get it a little bit more, but we're looking at used. Cuts clothing. With this, I think it's kind of the same situation.
It's like Built.
Yeah, it could go up from 50% because they are mostly like T-shirts and Henleys and stuff like that. Not a real big winter brand and coming out of winter.
Always seems to sell for us.
Yeah, I hope it picks it up. It's good in our store, so 20 to 50s. I feel like 50's high. 50 high? If it's new?
Yeah, we'll go 40.
Yeah, 50.
I think I saw a couple things that were in the 50s, which is why I included that. Yeah. Diesel. This is a good jeans brand. They do jackets and stuff. We actually just sold a jacket for like 45 bucks. So, pretty decent menswear brand. Not a great sell-through rate for some of the reasons that we've talked about earlier. People are asking way too much money for them because the retail's so high. But Diesel's definitely a good men's brand for sure.
Denim Tears. If you thought they sold denim, you would be.
I wonder what they sell. I think I have seen this before and not bought it, to be honest with you, because I didn't know what it was. But yeah, it's crazy what this stuff goes for.
Got some weird.
Yeah, if you see something with a crazy floral print, maybe it's one of these. For some reason, flowers make you cry. Denim Tears.
Yeah. Anyway.
Like a floral jean company, which
they're good.
Weird.
50 to lower sell through, but it's one of those you got to make a decision. If it sells for a lot and it's a lower sell-through, do you want to hold on to it? So we typically do, so that's why we would pick it up if we saw it.
Ed Hardy, 40% sell-through rate, but this stuff does sell for quite a bit, and it does always seem to eventually sell. Does seem to always eventually sell, so it's in that $30 to $80 price range, depending on what it is.
on there again? We already did Dewar.
Dewar? Oh, no, I'll delete that. Dewar's on twice.
Yeah, Barbour. Barbour is a kind of like a fancy outdoor brand. It was originally made in England and for the royal family, where they wore it a lot. So Barbour, like the coats and stuff like that, and the button down. I heard somebody else talk about it. Yeah, normally pick it up. If it's just a plain button down, you're not going to get 50 for it. 50 to 100 is mainly for the like nice coats and their outdoor stuff. But we still pick up pretty much everything Barbour.
Bogey Boys. This would be my name if I had a golf company. It'd be double Bogey
yeah,
Boys.
it'd be
Triple Bogey Boys.
It'd be I quit keeping score.
I threw my golf club in the tree because I got mad, boys. Sell-through rate 126%. This is a newer golf brand, up and coming, definitely. Average sale price $30 to $70. So great new golf brand.
I'm gonna hit through these golf brands. Good, Grayson, and Masters, all very similar. Good, and the Masters have a little bit higher sell-through rate because they're not as readily available. Good is a YouTube channel brand.
Pins and Aces is kind of the same too.
Pins and Aces is also very similar. So this is prime golf season, so all these you're going to get good money for. They should all sell.
Screenshot this part of the video.
They should all sell rather quickly if you can find them. Good. I would say good, and Pins and Aces are going to be a little bit tougher to find. We found good once or twice. I don't think we've found Pins and Aces yet. So Grayson and Masters are the main two you're looking at right here. But if you find any of these, pick them up for sure.
Pick them up. William Murray. Whoa, more golf brands. William Murray Golf. This is based off the actor Bill Murray, right?
Mm-hmm. So
Bill Murray's golf line. You see this logo? This is the logo for the brand. It always says William Murray too. So this is basically all you're looking for. 56% sell-through rate, $25 to $40. We sold a bunch of these.
He loves golf.
Pretty decent golf brand.
Yep. Galvin Green seems to be, looks like it's a little lower than we originally thought sell-through rate-wise, but we still pick it up. Pretty decent sale price for a golf brand. So
I'll fact check it in real time. Maybe this is, I make mistakes too. It's good to go back and double check to make sure these. Make sure
pretty
these are
obscure.
right.
Like you don't find it a ton.
There's only 264 sold in men's clothing. Let's see how many on there are. 731. So yeah, that's pretty accurate on the sell-through rate. So. Yep. Beretta. Now this is a brand that used to have a higher sell-through rate. It used to be around the 100% sell-through mark. Has dropped all the way down to 50. You will sit on it for a little bit if you pick it up, but it definitely eventually sells. Anything at the 50% sell-through rate normally sells eventually. $20 to $50 is the average for this brand, but we've sold stuff in the $200 price range, like fur. I think it was a fur vest that was made by Beretta. So depending on what it is, obviously look it up, but Beretta is a pretty decent brand.
Go ahead and type in Beyond Clothing so we can show people what kind of stuff they got.
Well, I'm going to guess it's beyond just clothing, but Beyond Clothing, 197 on.
Yeah, looks like it's jackets and some more like a
hunting kind of.
Yeah, a tactical situation.
188 sold.
So I don't need to look up the sold. I just wanted to show the
pretty decent brand.
What stuff? Yep, 40 to 75 bucks, 98%. So if you see that kind of camo-y style tacty,
we're gonna start plowing through this. Bluffworks. Bluffworks is a dresswear brand. Obviously you can see high prices here, $150. 32 is kind of low, but pretty decent brand here. Definitely be on the lookout for Bluffworks. $25 to $55. Suits obviously go for more.
Yeah, Brunello Cucinelli, same thing as the last brand.
Suit brand.
They are suit dresswear style. A lot of those we find that they are around that 50% sell-through rate range, but they're going to sell for a lot. So people are
same thing with Brioni.
Yeah, they have to be looking for suit stuff. So
and most thrift stores know absolutely nothing about this type of super high-end dresswear. So
yeah,
dresswear, is that right?
Yeah,
dress clothing wear.
Yeah. So
Fabletics.
Fabletics
is a kind of like Lululemon. If Lululemon was a younger brother,
it's like the
younger stepbrother.
The Walmart Fabletics, the Walmart Lululemon.
Yeah, but the pants seem to sell pretty well. But $15 to $35 is all you're gonna get out of that.
If it's new, you could probably get a little bit more. Faherty, the sell-through rate's gone down a little bit on Faherty since the last year's like hot start on Faherty, but still pick it up. Still gonna sell for 20 to 60 bucks depending on what it is. I feel like they kind of. I don't want to say they sold out already, but you can find Faherty in like Marshalls and retail stores now too. So.
Free Fly,
Nordstrom.
Free Fly always sells quickly for us. 76% sell-through rate, $20 to $30. It's gonna always sell, and it's gonna sell quickly.
The main thing we sell are the shorts and the pants and stuff.
I love Free Fly. It's a really comfortable brand.
Pendleton sell-through is down a little bit because mainly what are they, like a winter
wool flannel,
more winter wool style brand.
Their wool stuff sells for the most.
So we'll still pick it up in the spring and summertime. Might have to sit on it till the next winter, but it's gonna sell for pretty good money. Just the plain cotton button downs might not want to pick up. That's probably what's driving that sell-through rate even further down. But if it's something wool or made in USA wool, it's gonna be pretty good.
Tom Ford. Now we actually have found Tom Ford several times, and we've also bought fake Tom Ford. So be very careful on Tom Ford. If it's not made in Italy, be super careful.
There's another one, Switzerland,
something like that. Yeah,
Switzerland and Italy.
If it says China, don't buy it.
Yes.
Learn that lesson. Should have probably been blatantly obvious, but yeah, Tom Ford is something you can find, but beware. It's kind of, we tried to exclude super high-end brands from this list, like Versace, Chanel, stuff like that. But we included Tom Ford because we do think it is able to be found. It's just kind of tricky.
Yeah. Also,
authenticity.
Kind of that dress wear brand too. Same thing with Tom Brown, more upscale, kind of hip. Next
is State and Liberty. Now this brand's a little bit harder to find because they hardly ever have tags on them. They never have the word State and Liberty on them. It's an online-only brand, kind of tech, tighter fitting.
Would you say it's like an influencer brand, or?
Kind of, yeah. This brand is identifiable by, let's see if I can find the tag.
That's the one we sold right there.
Is this us? Hey, we sold this one. Okay, you see this tag here? If you see this tag, it is normally State and Liberty. Now, it's on the pants. This one says Tech Polo as well. So Tech Polo is definitely a line of State and Liberty. This sold for over $30, and the polos are actually the worst thing in this brand, but it sold super quickly at that price. The pants are the best. So if you see that tag, be sure to check whether or not it is State and Liberty. There are some tags that are similar, but it has to be that exact tag.
Yeah, I list that, and I normally tend to list at the, not the low end, but like low middle end, just because I like to get rid of stuff. So Patagonia, obviously people know Patagonia. Still good brand, still gonna sell for 40 to 70. So it might have fallen a little from its
glory days
place on top of the mountain, but because I feel like there's a lot of outdoor brands now that there didn't used to be. So,
and once everybody starts wearing it, it gets to the point to where it's gonna fall off because nobody wants to wear the same thing everybody else is wearing.
Yep, and they charge. I mean, thrift stores know about Patagonia, obviously, so they're gonna charge a lot for it a lot of the times. Yeah. So that's why it makes it harder to pick up.
Last but not least, we have Gruden's. This is a fishing brand. $20 to $40, 57% sell-through rate. Pretty decent brand there. And we will be adding to this list. Like I said, this is just the first edition of the list. Yeah. Hopefully I can get another 30, 40 on this list.
So if you're like, wow, they missed a lot of brands, like, yeah, we just, we know more brands than this. We're just, you know,
got so much time.
We're leaving out some that are really basic and like everybody knows about them. And then we're also leaving out the really expensive stuff that is faked a lot, hard to prove that it's real, also that is not found very often.
Yeah, but like I said, we'll be updating it frequently. Hopefully I'll have, by next month, we'll have another 50 brands on this list. So always check back. And like I said, if you want to get this list, this will be linked in the description of this video. It's our little Gumroad link here that has, like I said, you don't have to pay for it. You can put $0 if you want. You can put $1. You can put $2. Whatever you want to put here.
$1 million.
We'll definitely appreciate your support if you want to give us a little bit of money so we can help fund the channel and keep it going. But yeah, that's all we have, I think, right? Do you have anything else you want to add to the list?
Nope. We were thinking about doing a quiz, but it just didn't work out very good. So yeah, maybe next time.
But if you want us to do more content like this that has actual, like,
you want to do something besides a what sold, basically.
Yeah. But if you like this kind of stuff, comment, and also if you have a brand that we didn't include, comment that on this video because we want to.
We have more potential lists coming out. We might bring out a shoe brand list that has a lot of shoes because we used to sell a lot of shoes. Yeah. So yeah, we can pick out more stuff. We're gonna try to avoid women's, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, but share this video if you know anybody that wants to see a brands list or has been asking about men's clothing. Share this video with them so that they can see our lists, and hopefully we can get some traction on this and do more videos like this. Like I said, it took a lot of time to put this list together. Pulling all these logos is what took the longest amount of time, but I wanted to do that so you guys could actually see what the items look like and actually have updated information.
Yep.
So.
And if you ever have gotten anything from one of our videos or learned something, go ahead and give us a like, comment, you know, and so, or subscribe as well, just so that we can, you know, keep, like you said, keep going, keep growing, and we want to help you guys and learn from you too.
We're definitely busy as it is.
Learn from you guys too. So yeah, go ahead and leave a comment of a brand you want added to the list, and we can try to add it. So,
but until next time,
Resell Brothers
to the moon.
To the moon.
Billion.
We want all the subscribers.